everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna do Jack Skellington, which is probably the coolest makeup of the series so far. So the first thing I did is I cover my entire brows using a drag makeup technique. If you want me to do a video on it, let me know. I would 100% do that for you guys. And then I went in and I draw the eyes using a really small brush, and I went on top of my brows so I can create my new brows, which are definitely more spicier than my regular brows. Let's just say that. Then I went in and I draw the little, I don't know what it's called. The bat thing? Is it a bat or a cat? I don't even know because I haven't watched Nightmare Before Christmas yet, which I'm going to on December 31st. That's a bet I had with my friends when my Halloween series will be over. I'm gonna watch this movie. So anyway, then I took some white paint and I painted my entire face. This one is super creamy. I love it. I used it for almost all the series and it's probably almost out as well. Then I went in and I draw the white on the body as well. Making sure I don't cover the black area because we're gonna go back with the black, and when you add black with white it will turns out gray because this oil-based white paint is not drying, so it's only mixing with the other colors. Then I'm gonna draw the little cat bath thing. I'm doing the white first because I really don't want, I couldn't put the white on top of it because I used the creamy oil-based black as well. So yeah, so we're just doing the negative spaces, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna go back again and fix the white later because I feel like it was a little weird. And I'm gonna take these Nazaro water activated paint and I'm gonna paint my entire body black. The part where we're, the suit part. But I'm not gonna do the color just yet because I really wanted to add more details. So we're only doing the shoulders and the sleeves, if that makes sense. I'm gonna do 2 layers of that just so because I don't like seeing like the brush thing, and with water activated paint you can kind of see the brush thing. So anyway, don't mind me. Then I went in and fixed the white on the little bath cat thing. I need to figure out what this word is. Anyway, then I lined the color, which is mainly, this the suit he has as kind of like, the color, if that makes sense. And so I went in with the oil paint this time so that there's a difference between the suit and the color, which if you saw, and I'm gonna link it, but if you saw the Beetlejuice makeup, which I did after I did the Jack makeup, but anyway, I had like a little mistakes using the oil paint too fast and like everywhere. So if you want to see how I fix it, just go and check the video because it's actually really interesting. When you make mistakes, you learn from them. So yeah, don't do it too fast. Take your time and use oil paint at the end. Start with water activated paint. That's really important. So anyway, then I went in with some black eyeshadow to start creating a more of a 3D effect. Then we're gonna take some white and we're gonna draw the edge of the little bat thing because it's like layering on top of his shirt because it's super big. So that's what we're doing, and I'm gonna line all the thing white to make it look more of a cartoon effect. Then I'm taking again some white and I'm gonna draw the line of the suit. So the color, the line was like different than the rest of the suit because obviously it's like multiple layers and it's like folded, so that's why. So I'm drawing all the lines of the color and then I'm gonna draw all the lines of the suit, and I'm also gonna draw like the edge of the color just because it has layers again, and to make it more 3D and cartoony, you really want to highlight the edge of everything you're doing, if that makes sense. So now I'm doing the line on the suit. Keep in mind when you're doing the sleeves to start the line from your shoulder because it actually will create the puffy effect of the sleeves, and it's also really cartoony, but it also makes the shirt look like a shirt. Okay, the next thing we're gonna add is some black eyeshadow. I'm gonna use 3 brushes to do that. So you're gonna need a blending brush, a flat lining brush, and a bushy, small brush, if that makes sense, like a domey brush, but super small for your lower lash line. So this is the flat brush, which is my favorite for this. We're gonna add some black eyeshadow on the edge of everything we just did, and we're gonna create some spikes, and that's just gonna help blend everything and also create that ombre effect so that the darker part is like the deeper part, if that makes sense, and then you blend it onto your skin. So that's make it look like you're wearing something, if that makes sense. Anyway, then I wanted to do the eyes, but I realized that's just, you know, the cherries on the cupcake like at the end, so we're not going to do that first. We're going to do the mouth. I'm using the smallest brush you can find. I think it's a paint by number brush, something like that, which I love using brush, like small detail brush, especially for this because it's super small and it's super precise. So that's why I did the line of the smile first, and then I went in and did the strikes. And the strikes doesn't need to be perfect, but the smallest, like the thinnest as possible, is always the best. Then we're gonna do the mouth. I removed the white I had on my mouth first, and then I'm gonna do the line. Then we're gonna go back with some white paint again, and we're gonna fill out the blanks of the smile. So this doesn't need to be perfect because we're gonna do something after that. But yeah, so I added a white in between each line I just did, which is a really not a nice process. But then we're gonna drag the line down, and that's just gonna create more of a like spookier, and also I don't know, I just found that it created a vibe, and I feel like it just made Jack more badass, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna drag the line to make it look more natural, if that makes sense, because I didn't want to like super precise but defined line. I really wanted defined but blended, like almost like ombre vibey smile effect. Anyway, I hope I'm making sense, but we're dragging it using the white paint brush. Then I went in and did the eyes. So I added black paint all over the eyes, but then after that, after doing the two eyes, we're gonna add some eyeshadow and we're gonna set that. I had to set it twice, so keep that in mind because it's super greasy. That paint that I use is really greasy and oily, so you might want to set it twice. And the last step is just adding some black eyeliner in your waterline, and that is it. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. I hope you found it so badass. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to go check the TikTok and Instagram reel I did with this makeup because I feel like with the music, it was just even more badass. So anyway, I hope you guys like this series. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you super soon. Bye, guys!